Let there be dragons, and lo behold, dragons there be. So if you're thinking what's up with this dude talking crazy over here, well, House of the Dragon has just released its first teaser for its second season, and boy oh boy, do we already have quite a lot to talk about. But since we here are mainly a big monster channel, we will focus more on the creatures and at the same time insert a thing or two about the Dance of the Dragons storyline. So for this video right here, we will discuss all the dragons that have appeared in the teaser, as well as the scenes that confirm the other unseen dragons. So let's get to it. Firstly, the scene of Addam of Hull and Seasmoke. So as the teaser trailer went on, the first sighting of a dragon was of Seasmoke, the dragon that was seen in the earlier episodes of season 1 and then just disappeared later on. Anyway, after Laenor Velaryon faked his death and went eastwards towards a new life, Seasmoke was left riderless, and therefore a new trial of dragonseeds will commence, whereby Addam of Hull will born and ride the smoky, ashy dragon and claim him as his own. Number 2. The scene of Syrax and Rhaenyra meeting Seasmoke and Addam of Hull. So this is the second sighting of dragons, and it is that of Rhaenyra Targaryen along with her dragon Syrax meeting the Addam of Hull, who has mastered and bonded with Seasmoke. Just as a great guy on Instagram named Sysin predicted, Seasmoke is a little bigger and longer than Syrax. His judgment and analysis is proven correct here. In this scene, Rhaenyra will have a conversation with Addam of Hull and reveal to him that he is in fact a Velaryon bastard, and if he so chooses to side with her, he will be legitimized as the heir to Driftmark along with his brother Aegon of Hull. Number 3. The next here is the scene in the battle at Rook's Rest, which shows soldiers being bathed in dragon fire. So the infantry here are of the greens, meaning the ones who will fight for Aegon Targaryen, Aegon II, and the hightowers. Therefore, as by the books, the only dragon of the blacks that will be seen here in this battle will be Meleys, the Red Queen, ridden by Princess Rhaenys. Spoilers alert, the battle here won't just be people being burnt alive by flying creatures, it will also have the first major dragon on dragon battle, and this will be between Meleys and Sunfyre, and then Vhagar coming in afterwards to make the fight a 2-on-1. Number 4. The scene of Moon Dancer ridden by Baela Targaryen. This scene here, while it doesn't really show the dragon, shows the rider on top of the saddle, holding on and trying to navigate the dragon. This person here is Baela Targaryen, the daughter of Daemon Targaryen, and the dragon in question is Moon Dancer, which is going to be a young beast about the size of Syrax at his time of death. Number 5. Dragon seeds being burnt by the wild dragons. So in this scene, we see a group of people being burnt alive. These will be dragon seeds, who are men with Targaryen blood in them, illegitimate bastards, and distant relatives that have their blood lessened by marriage with the people of Westeros. They will be trying to mount and bond with the wild dragons in Dragonstone to help even the odds of the Black Dragon's forces. The wild dragons here are probably Greyhost, Sheepstealer, and Cannibal, or just one of these. Number 6. Daemon Targaryen on top of Caraxes, or maybe it's Vermithor. Then we have good old Daemon on top of his dragon Caraxes in this scene. But is it really Caraxes here? Remember, in the last episode of the first season, we actually saw Daemon trying to woo and communicate with an old Vermithor, a dragon that has been resting without a rider for a long time. It's not unreasonable to say that Daemon, in his life, has had quite a few meetings with the dragon Vermithor, who was once his great-grandfather's dragon. Therefore, Vermithor might allow him to mount him, but it won't be a permanent thing. The reason I come into this conclusion is that this saddle right here is vastly different from the saddle used to ride a serpentine Caraxes. Anyway, it could either be one of the two dragons. Caraxes is and always be Daemon's bond. But as we have seen in Game of Thrones, a dragon can still allow others to approach it. And number 7. Aemon on top of Vhagar. Of course, lastly we see Aemon on top of Vhagar soaring the skies above Rook's Rest, probably giving morale to the soldiers of the Greens. This scene here shows just how big Vhagar is compared to all the other dragons. Her size is just tremendous and a sight to see. The next in size is Vermithor, of course, which although big, isn't close to the size of this old dragon that has seen the days of Aegon's conquests. So, if you like this video, then watch this other one as well. And if you're more interested in other movie monsters and creatures, then check out our channel. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, fam.